Hi boys and girls. Today we're going to be creating a pop art sandwich. That's right, Judy, pop art. This is inspired by two artists, Oldenburg and Andy Warhol. Go onto your Flipgrid and discover more about these artists. Yes. Listen to the fun read aloud book called Uncle Andy's. So let's get started making a popular everyday item into, what's that, Judy? Art. Yep, let's make some art.
The materials you'll be needing are cardboard, construction paper in a variety of colors, decorative paper or tissue paper, scissors, glue, and possibly yarn and noodles. Think about what everyday popular food item you want to create. I'm going to be making a sandwich. First, I'm going to make a placemat for the sandwich to set on. I'm just using a piece of felt. You can use regular old construction paper. Cut it out in the shape of a placemat and glue it down. Now I'm going to create a plate out of decorative paper, something for my sandwich to set on. So I just draw an oval on my decorative paper and cut it out and glue it on top of my placemat. Now that I have set the table with my placemat and plate, I am ready to make my sandwich. I will begin making my sandwich by creating the buns. I will trace around a plate, creating a circle on top of a piece of cardboard and then cut it out. If I cut this circle in half, I have a top bun and a bottom bun. Before I glue this down, I'm going to try to create some texture onto my bun. So I'm going to try to peel off the top layer of the cardboard, revealing this neat corrugated texture underneath. The top part that I peeled off, save that for later. We're going to use that as our meat. Do the same for the other bun. Peel off the top layer of cardboard, revealing the coordinated texture underneath. Once you have that done, now you can glue your two buns in place. Put your bottom bun on the plate, add some glue to the back, and glue it down. Do the same for the top. Add some glue to the back and glue it to the top of paper. Now look, top bun, bottom bun. Now think of what could be inside your sandwich. I like ketchup. How could I make ketchup? Well, I have some fun red yarn. I could unwrap a little bit of this and glue it down to look like ketchup. Place some glue on the background paper and then carefully place your yarn on top of the glue. The next thing I like to have on my sandwiches is lettuce. I'm going to be using a piece of green tissue paper. I'm going to tear off a piece and crumple it up and place it on top of my ketchup. Add a little bit of glue, squish the tissue paper on top of the ketchup. You can't have a sandwich without tomatoes, right? So I'm going to grab a piece of red construction paper and cut out two ovals in the shape of a sliced tomato. To add a little extra detail, I'm going to draw little triangles like the spokes of a wheel inside my tomatoes. Don't forget those little seeds. Add little dots inside those spokes to add a little extra detail to your slices of tomato. Once you have your tomatoes made, then use your glue and glue them down on top of the lettuce. Here's a crazy thought. Pasta. I love pasta. Why can't I have a sandwich with pasta? Well, I'm going to put some glue down and add some pasta to my sandwich. A sandwich is not a sandwich without some lunch meat. And look, I have some good old bologna. I'm going to use the top piece of my bun that I peeled off as my lunch meat. Just roll it up and add a little glue and place that meat on my sandwich. You can't forget a good slice of cheese. I'm going to take a piece of yellow construction paper and cut out a rectangular shape. Then take a single hole punch and just poke some holes into the cheese, adding a little bit more detail. Take your slice of cheese and add it to your sandwich. I'm extra hungry, so I'm going to make a second slice of cheese out of white construction paper. Holy moly, I almost forgot the pickles. I'm going to grab a piece of green construction paper, cut a long strip, and then I'm going to fold it back and forth, back and forth. Now I'm going to think of the shape of a slice of pickle. It looks like a circle. I'm going to take my scissors and cut the folded pieces into a shape of a circle, creating several pickles. Pickles have little seeds inside, so I'm going to use a marker and draw little tiny seeds in each of my pickles. Place your pickles on your sandwich. Be careful, don't let them fall off. Is there room for anything else? By golly, there is. Mustard. Oh boy, mustard. Look, I have some pretty yellow yarn in the color of mustard. I'm going to cut some off and glue it down to my sandwich. Oh boy, this is going to be a good one. What do you think? Can you get your mouth around this pop art sandwich? Delicious. Have fun making your sandwich.